In this video, I will show you an open world Soulbeast build that will be very cheap and easy to get. It will be a tanky build that focuses on sustain and not high DPS. This can be very useful for new players or anyone who is struggling with sustain in open world content. It should enable you to solo most of the content on your own without too much effort or problems, since it can handle groups of mobs and some tough champions. Hello everyone, I focus on making short and simple guides on different topics for new and casual players. So make sure to subscribe and enable the notifications to know when the new guides are posted. I will not go over every single trait and skill to avoid overwhelming you with information. Instead, I will explain the important points only. We will start by understanding where is our sustain coming from. The build relies mostly on passive heals and life stealing. In the Soulbeast trait line, we have this trait, which will steal some health when we apply poison. And then this trait will heal every second that we have protection. We also have regeneration, which will heal every second, and it works very well with those two traits. The first one will make regeneration heal for even more, and the second trait will reduce the damage we take when we have regeneration. And that is also why we are using those two utility skills. Moa Stance will apply protection and regeneration. Protect Me will apply barrier and protection, and it is also a stun break if needed. We also chose some sigils and food that works well with them. We have Sigil of Blood, Sigil of Water, and our food. All of them will heal or steal life on critical hits. The pets we chose are ones that will help a lot with sustain and very easy to get. I will show you the locations right now on the screen. You can get the blue Moa, which is going to be your main pet from Blood Tide Coast. And we have our secondary pet, which is the Fern Hound from Calydon Forest. The gear we selected will give you a lot of sustain, and it will also be very easy and cheap to get. We have Dire Armor with Undead Runes. We have Rapid Dagger, Torch, and Short Bow. All of them will have Sigil of Blood or Water as we mentioned. And you can get all of them cheaply from the trading post, or you can also buy them from dungeons. If you don't know how to get gear from dungeons, check the card on the screen now. As for the trinkets, we will also use Rapid with coral orbs in them. You can get a full set of exotic Rapid trinkets from Temple of Duena, and if you don't know how to get exotic gear with Karma, I will leave a card on the screen now. Or you can buy cheap rare trinkets from the trading post, since the exotic ones can be a little bit expensive for new players. Now let's check out how to handle that build. First, make sure you have the blue Moa pet selected, and as you are about to engage a group of mobs or a tough champion, start with Moa Stance. This will give protection, regeneration, and now we understand how important those are. If you want to fight in melee range, start with Dagger and Torch. Or if you want to kite and range, then start with a short bow. Don't worry too much about rotations, don't make it too complicated. Just know that your main damage comes from few skills. Torch 4, 5 and your Flame Trap will all apply some burning, and you have your Elite Stance will apply some extra damage. Dagger 1 and Dagger 2 will also apply poison constantly, which will do some damage, but more importantly, it will steal some health because of our traits. If you felt like you need more sustain, you can use Protect Me. And you also have your F2 skills from your pets will be very useful, and it will give you some sustain. If you ended up needing more heals or cleanses, you can use your Bear Stance. And if you go Soulbeast mode, you have a few more sustain options. If you were on the blue Moa, then when you go Soulbeast, F1 will apply some heals, and F3 will make you invulnerable. And if you were on the Fern Hound when you go Soulbeast, you have your F3 will give you a lot of heals. As you can see, there is a lot of room for even more sustain or more DPS. But this build was made mainly for new players to the game, or new players to Soulbeast, or anyone who want a tanky build in open world content. This build is not for experienced players or any sort of hardcore groups. If you had any requests for other builds or classes, please let me know in the comments below, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Don't forget to subscribe and enable the notifications for more guides and to support the channel. Thank you very much for watching.